In the neon-lit dawn of the 1980s, television dared to dream of alien worlds, techno-utopias, and superpowered heroes. But Hollywood's fickle machinery often ground those dreams to dust, canceling shows far too soon. Today we journey through 10 sci-fi series that vanished before their time, half plucked from our lost and found vault, half resurrected from the ashes of obscurity. Let's dive in. 1. Otherworld, 1985. Imagine stepping through a portal in your backyard and finding yourself stranded on a planet where every land is a prison, walled off by color and creed. That was the chilling promise of Otherworld. When the Sterling family's interplanetary cruise aboard the pioneering starship Talos 1 goes awry, they crash land on Altor, a world fractured into city-states, each ruled by its own oppressive regime. We open on the Sterlings, Robert, the stern patriarch, Eleanor, the pragmatic mother, Tracy, the curious teen, and Chad, the wide-eyed younger son, struggling to navigate Altor's strictly segregated zones. From the Red Zone's gladiatorial arenas to the Orange Zone's high-tech surveillance, every boundary introduces fresh perils. The show's episodic structure unfolds like a dark odyssey. 1 week a deadly martial arts dictatorship, the next a telepathic commune where thoughts are public property. Behind the scenes, Otherworld boasted ambitious sets and effects for its time. Miniature starships glided through matte-painted skies, while elaborate costumes hinted at deep world-building. Yet its cost per episode spiraled beyond MGM's modest budget. Coupled with middling ratings and a marketing push that failed to convey its scope, the network pulled the plug after just one 13-episode arc, leaving cliffhangers unresolved and fans desperate for answers. Today, Otherworld occupies a cult niche. Sci-fi forums speculate on the Sterling family's fate, while cosplayers recreate the show's vivid color-coded uniforms. In a streaming era, hungry for bold, serialized adventures, it's easy to imagine Otherworld thriving with modern VFX and binge-watch devotion. 2. V the Series, 1984 to 1985. First came the miniseries. Alien visitors arrive on Earth offering peace, only to reveal themselves as reptilian invaders. Built on that explosive finale, V the Series thrust viewers into the heart of human resistance. We follow journalist Mike Donovan and scientist Julie Parrish as they combat the visitors' mind control propaganda and covert experiments. Episode by episode, V alternates between guerrilla war tactics and media manipulation. One chapter exposes a campus-turned indoctrination center. The next uncovers a secret lab breeding half-alien hybrids. The series blends tense hand-to-hand combat with commentary on authoritarianism. A mirror, as many noted, for 1980s political anxieties. High production values set V apart. Authentic-looking visitor ships, giant red V painted across their hulls, hovered ominously in aerial shots. Elaborate costumes concealed animatronic jaws and reptilian skin, though budgetary constraints sometimes showed in uneven creature effects. After 2 seasons, ABC cited declining viewership and soaring costs, canceling the show before a planned 3rd season could resolve the escalating showdown. V's DNA lives on in every alien invasion drama that followed. Its swaggering resistance fighters, moral ambiguity, and slick propaganda battles prefigure modern hits like The Handmaid's Tale. Fans still rally at conventions, selling replica visitor badges and quoting lines like, "The people rejoice. Visitors bring peace." 3. Manimal, 1983. In New Orleans, Dr. Jonathan Chase fights crime with an impossible power. He can transform into any animal. Police detective Brooke McKay is his reluctant partner, first fascinated by his gifts, then haunted by the moral cost of such abilities. Each episode of Manimal plays like a pulp adventure. Chase becomes a panther to stalk smugglers by moonlight, a hawk to survey crime-ridden rooftops, even a dolphin to foil a waterfront heist. Brooke's investigative narration ties it all together, grounding the supernatural in the gritty reality of 1980s urban decay. Despite its high concept hook, Manimal buckled under the weight of its effects. Shape-shifting sequences relied on point-of-view shots and stock animal footage, straining viewers' suspension of disbelief. Ratings dipped after the pilot's initial curiosity wave, and NBC, unwilling to invest in more convincing visual effects, pulled the series after 8 episodes, despite scripts for 12 more. Today, Manimal is shorthand for "so bad it's good," celebrated in midnight movie marathons and pop culture retrospectives. Yet beneath the camp lies genuine ambition, a hero wrestling with identity, ethics, and the primal urge, questions still resonant in any era of genetic experimentation. 4th Street Hawk, 1985. Picture a police officer on a crime-fighting motorcycle that can hit 300 miles per hour, leap buildings, and vanish in a blue jet flame afterburner. That was Street Hawk, starring Jesse Mass as the reluctant test rider for a top-secret government program. Each week, Mock receives a new mission dossier. Bust a drug ring in the industrial zone, rescue hostages from a derelict warehouse, or intercept stolen military tech on the freeway. The show's kinetic editing and roaring engine crescendos give it a cinematic rush, like a cross between Knight Rider and Top Gun on 2 wheels. Street Hawk boasted some of the era's slickest stunt work, multiple high-performance motorcycles, custom fairings, and explosive pyrotechnics. But behind the scenes, the costs and the risks mounted. Stunt riders were injured, sets were damaged, and budgets overran. Despite a dedicated fan base, ABC deemed it unsustainable and canceled after 13 episodes. The program spawned an impressive toy line, replica bikes complete with sound effects, and even a short-lived comic book series. Collectors now pay premium prices for original Street Hawk jackets and die-cast models, proof that Hollywood's discarded playthings can find new life among devoted fans. 5. Automan, 1983 to 1984. Before CGI made digital heroes commonplace, Automan delivered one of TV's first computer-generated protagonists. When Maverick programmer Walter Nebuchadnezzar designs an AI cop with the charisma of a 1930s movie star, things go haywire, and he must team up with his own creation to fight crime. The show's signature is its glowing wireframe, optic nerve car chase. Automan conjures a futuristic patrol car of pure computer lines, then tears through city streets in neon blurs. Episodes blend detective drama with techno wonder. Rogue programs infect downtown skyscrapers, pixelated phantoms stalk an abandoned theme park, and VR simulations spill into the real world. Automan pushed the boundaries of visual effects on a TV budget. The optic nerve sequences were cutting-edge but costly and time-consuming. Ratings were strong among tech-savvy viewers, but failed to break into mainstream audiences, and ABC canceled the series after 12 episodes, leaving Walter and Automan's friendship arc unfinished. Despite its short life, Automan presaged the digital heroes of the 1990s and beyond. Its wireframe car influenced pop culture imagery from Tron, Legacy to modern CAD-inspired aesthetics. Fans still debate what the show could have achieved with today's CGI and streaming's binge-friendly format. 6. Beyond Westworld, 1980. In the wake of Westworld's success, Beyond Westworld dared to explore the dark frontier of artificial intelligence out of control. The series picks up a decade after the infamous amusement park disaster. Bounty hunter John Moore tracks rogue androids, hosts, across a dystopian near future where corporate greed has replaced theme park thrills. Each episode unfolds like a neon-lit detective saga. Moore, haunted by past failures, follows cold trails of malfunctioning hosts who've adopted human identities. From a luxury spa where a host impersonates a celebrity to a hospital where lifelike robots perform illicit experiments, the stakes rise as Moore unravels a sprawling conspiracy. Delos Corporation's secret plan to replace key world leaders with programmable doppelgangers. The narrative employs flashbacks to Moore's early triumphs as a host hunter, contrasting his confidence then with the guilt that now drives him. A recurring motif, cracked mirrors reflecting blurred human-machine faces, underscores the show's meditation on identity and free will. With ambitious makeup and effects that attempted to meld flesh and circuitry, Beyond Westworld pushed network budgets to the brink. Today, Beyond Westworld is remembered as a bold, if flawed, experiment. Its darker tone presaged HBO's later success with serialized sci-fi, and its loose threads, like Moore's final transmission urging viewers to remember what makes us human, still echo in fan-made continuations and speculative fiction anthologies. 7. Misfits of Science, 1985. Set in a world where superpowers are scientific anomalies, Misfits of Science assembles a motley crew: a teen who can shrink to insect size, a woman who manipulates electricity, a telekinetic child, and Dr. Billy Hayes, a genius psychiatrist whose analyses unlock their potential. Together, they form a government-sanctioned team, battling meta-human threats and clandestine evil. Each week feels like an 80s comic book come to life. The episode Shockwave pits the team against a rogue scientist who electrifies city blocks. By contrast, Shrink Rap finds the teen misfit infiltrating a lab's microscopic corridors to disrupt a mind control serum. The show interweaves light banter, electric misfit Gloria's quips about sparking joy, with darker moments, like Billy's therapy sessions that reveal each misfit's trauma. Character stakes deepen over time. The team grapples with public fear of freaks, and Billy wrestles with guilt over recruiting a teen whose powers nearly killed her. Subtle serialized threads, like encrypted messages from an unseen benefactor, hint at a grander conspiracy, teasing that the misfits are pawns in a government power play. Despite its charm and a catchy synth-pop theme, Misfits of Science faltered in ratings. Its light-hearted tone struggled to match audiences drawn to either gritty drama or broad comedy. Network executives, uncertain how to market superpowered misfits, cut the series after 18 episodes, leaving the overarching conspiracy unresolved. In the decades since, Misfits has enjoyed a nostalgic revival. Comic book writers cite it as an early example of ensemble superhero teams, and streaming services have toyed with reboots. Fans fondly recall its blend of earnest emotion and 80s flair, proof that even shows canceled too soon can leave a lasting spark. 8. Max Headroom, 1987 to 1988. Bursting from a cracked digital screen, Max Headroom was a sardonic computer avatar who slid between television broadcasts to expose media corruption. The series reimagines the 200-story city as a dystopian corporate empire, with investigative journalist Edison Carter and his AI doppelganger, Max, exposing scandals from the inside. Episodes swing between pulse-pounding newsroom exposés and surreal VR sequences where Max roams cyberspace like a conductor of neon chaos. In Blipverts, Carter uncovers a corporate plot to kill viewers via rapid advert bursts. Max's glitchy interruptions are our only warning. Later, Grossberger's Will finds the duo infiltrating digital vaults to steal incriminating evidence against media magnate Bryce Lynch. Narrative tension arises from Carter's physical vulnerability, contrasted with Max's virtual omnipresence. Carter must sabotage dangerous broadcasts in the real world, dodging security drones, while Max orchestrates hacks to mask his allies' movements. A haunting refrain, Max's glitching mantra, downstream, signals that every bite of truth comes with a price. Max Headroom's groundbreaking visual style, jagged editing, strobing lights, and Max's uncanny CGI skin set it apart. But its high production values and niche, media theory bent limited mainstream appeal. After 2 seasons, ABC canceled the show, leaving Carter's final confrontation with network CEO Mr. Grossberger forever unwritten. Max Headroom's legacy looms large. He anticipated cyberpunk's media-critical edge and memes of glitch art. His image adorns street art murals worldwide, and tributes appear in modern dystopian dramas that interrogate our digital obsessions. 9. Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, 1987 to 1988. When machine overlord Lord Dredd seizes power in 2147, only Captain Jonathan Power and his ragtag rebels stand between humanity and mechanized extinction. In a groundbreaking blend of live action and interactive toy tie-ins, Viewers could battle Dread's forces by firing infrared-enabled power suits at the screen. Episodes combine guerrilla warfare against towering Metal War's hovercraft, with intimate moments inside the Rebel power base. In Project Aegis, Power infiltrates a factory, converting humans into cyborg soldiers, wrestling with the moral cost of force. The Ninth Evolution. Meanwhile, young pilot Tyler Steele wrestles with inheriting Power's legacy, questioning if violence is the only path to freedom. The show's interactive elements underscore its themes. When the audience fires at on-screen drones, they become active participants in the rebellion, blurring the line between viewer and soldier. This meta-engagement mirrors the series' core question. If hope is a firepower, who holds the trigger? Captain Power's ambitious production, military-grade pyrotechnics, custom armored costumes, and early CGI battle sequences came with staggering costs. Combined with a niche toy-centric model that limited syndication rights, the series was deemed unsustainable after 22 episodes. Despite its brief run, Captain Power remains a landmark in interactive entertainment. Collectors hunt original Power suits, while game designers cite it as a precursor to modern AR gaming. Its cautionary tale of war commodified for profit resonates as powerfully today as it did in the Reagan era. 10th War of the Worlds, 1988 to 1990. Decades after H.G. Wells's classic Invasion, Earth faces a second Martian assault, and only a team of scientists, soldiers, and rogue survivors can mount a defense. This sequel series blends gritty survival drama with hard science, exploring what humanity sacrifices when everything is on the line. Season by season, the writers peel back layers of alien strategy. In The Red Sand, the team discovers a Martian terraforming device buried beneath Sahara dunes. In Biohazard, they race to synthesize an antidote to the aliens' biomechanical toxins. Personal subplots, like marine biologist Dr. Suzanne McCullough's search for her disappeared daughter, anchor the cosmic stakes in human heartbreak. Visually, the series juxtaposes desolate urban wastelands with gleaming alien fortresses. Recurring motifs, empty playgrounds overtaken by crimson vines, underscore the show's exploration of innocence lost. The final, unaired episodes reportedly planned an epic showdown at the Martian Citadel, but those scripts remain sealed. With ambitious location shoots in deserts and abandoned factories, plus elaborate animatronic Martians, the show's budget soared. Coupled with declining Nielsen ratings in its second season, Fox canceled the series just shy of its climactic finale. War of the Worlds garnered a cult revival online, where fans share fan-edit restorations of lost episodes and petition for a proper series conclusion. Its mix of cerebral sci-fi and survival drama influenced later shows like Falling Skies and The Expanse, cementing its place in the pantheon of canceled too soon. These 10 1980s sci-fi series dared to push television beyond its comfort zone, only to be silenced by budgets, ratings, or studio fears. Yet their bold visions live on in cult followings, conventions, and the DNA of modern genre storytelling. Remember their legacies and never stop exploring the unknown.